to make money enough where I don't care for money as much as I care for things.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a things guy through and through. Right? And when I was younger, my parents were like, it's because you have low self-esteem. And so I used to be like, oh, I like things that have low self-esteem. But the older I got, I realized I just like things. And that's a horrible trait to have. Like I do like things. And for me, I like high quality things. And so yeah, I think I just want to make money so I can secure more things. But I'm also hoping that the older I get, I can also train myself to get out of that things mentality.
I don't know if people, I mean, I'm sure people change, but I think once you start liking things,
it's hard to stop liking
the more
things.
money you make, the nicer the things are.
All right, like let's be like, if we're being completely honest, and we might get a little car talky here, but I never thought I would love a thing. Like I have a habit, and honestly, and we're getting into some of deeper stuff. The reason why I'm kind of more so not wanting to be in a relationship is because I know I like things, and I like the newest thing that comes out. So like I don't want to like someone and then a quote unquote better version comes out and I just like move on, right? But I know who I am, so I'm trying to avoid that until I can learn to be okay. But one of the only times I've ever been like satiated, like this is something that I love, is my car. Like I never even think about trading my car in. And I know it sounds stupid, but like I love my car so much and it means so much to me that I'm perfectly satisfied. And I know we always talk about, I'd get the LC 500, I get the GT350. I would never sell this to get those things. I would never in a million years sell my car. I want to be able to reach that on all levels. That level of satisfaction everywhere, right? The way I feel about my car, I want to feel about that with everything else, right? Like, dude, I'm going to get in trouble. I have a $12,000 bike, right?
That thing?
Yeah, that thing's $12,000.
I'm gonna rob you.
I have two. I have a $12,000 one and I have a $6,000 bike. I didn't buy them for that much money. That's how much they're worth. I look at new bikes all the time. And it's not because I don't like this one, but there's a better one out there. A bike that's faster. It's more aerodynamic. It'll help me go faster down on the descents. I'll climb faster, right? I want to stop being like that.
And in this aspect, it's bad to have, but I think if you spin it, I think what's great about you is you're never satisfied with the work that you do.
Yeah.
And so that always motivates you to continue to work harder. And
it's
I think
good.
That's a good that's a good trait. But when you start talking about things, bro, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I spent 1,400 hours on a laptop, and I'm like,
you're building a computer.
It's like I have a car. I'm looking at that car.
Yeah.
It's just you get caught up in the materialistic things, and those are the things that don't satisfy.
Yeah.
And you continue to go on and search for more things.
So is that us? Is that a product of our environment?
That's just humanity's flaw, is never being satisfied because you try to fill a void that you have with things.
Yeah.
But things don't satisfy. And so why do you continue to go out and look at new things? Because you think that will
it's
continue to
quick
fill the void.
gratification.
It's just very small things along the way that make you feel better for a brief moment, but don't bring perpetual gratification.
Yeah. I want to be like, have you ever seen those guys who own, like my dad's one of these people. My dad has had the same truck since 2003. How many years is that? 17 years?
Yeah. I mean, and we were talking earlier about the IS 500. Like, we could trade in my car. And I don't think I don't think I'd ever traded my car, bro. People still drive the Gen 1 of my car.
It's
people
wild.
Drive your car.
Yeah, it's like when it gets to a point where you just start respecting it. Like, I don't know what it is for you guys, but for me and Jackson, it's cars. And there's something about seeing a 1995 Camry still on the road where you're like you have to respect it.
Like that thing was born
before me, man. It has 300,000 miles on it, and every time you turn, it gets to a point you just respect it. And I think for cars, that's where I'm at, where I respect those things. I guess maybe I don't respect other things as much, where I appreciate the value of the thing. Because one thing, okay, but then a counter to that, right? I like things, but then an example where it's never that I like things, but I like the thing is I will never not spend an outrageous amount of money on an audio device. If it's headphones, if it's speakers, if it's anything that deals with audio, I will spend a lot of money because I love music.
Yeah.
So it's investing in satiating me, right? My peace of mind, right? And I don't know, and I'd really love to know what that is for other people. Like for you, what is that? What is that thing that there's no price?
Travel. 100%.
And 100% fair, bro. 100% fair. Yeah. Bro, like when we went to Amsterdam, like I'm very hard pressed to never fly coach again. Like I am going to always fly first class.
Yeah.
Try my best.
It is. It's the idea of like you don't know what's better on the other.
The grass is green on the other side. That shit is definitely green on the other side.
That wasn't even like a nice by any means. That was like domestic first class. Yeah. And so when you start branching out, like in July, I'm supposed to go to Turkey. Yeah. I'm flying like a legit business class. Like round trip, it cost $6,000. I didn't pay $6,000 because I don't have that kind of money. I use credit card points. Yeah. But it spoils you 100%. And so like now, like I like to go stay in a nice hotel. I'm not gonna go stay, Four Seasons somewhere where you're dropping $600 a night. Yeah. But the hotel that we stayed at in Amsterdam, was $450. Yeah, like I had tons of credit saved up, so it was super cheap, and it was no problem for me. But when you get a taste of that finer wine, you can't go back to that $2 chuck.
Bro, and the thing is, and you make such a good point. And like for me, it's like when I had my first pair of like I used to have Skull Candy headphones. When I got my first pair of like Bose, like Stay Quiet headphones, I was like, what the fuck was I doing with these? Yeah, like once you get there, you never want to go back down.
No, and not at all. I mean, I know. So I have like the Samsung headphones, Bluetooth. They're on par with the base AirPods.
Yeah,
but they released the Pro version. I know you have the AirPods.
I have the AirPods Pro.
And everyone says the AirPods Pro are 10x better than the regular ones.
They're very good.
And so that's where like for something that you put a lot of time in listening to music, any podcast, any of that stuff. So that's what you value. So I guess think that's what the things that you value, you're gonna put money towards 100%.
And you never feel bad.
No.
You never I've never made a purchase on something like audio. Like I've bought a lot of regrettable things. Don't get me wrong. But I've never felt bad about a pair of headphones that I bought, having to, and another thing is like having too many, like, no. For some reason, I break headphones, probably because I listen to music a lot, but like for some reason I break headphones. So it's nice to have spares, especially if headphones that you really liked. But like another thing is like I never sit in my car and I bought speakers for my car and go, that was a waste of money. Like there are a lot of things that I've purchased where I'm like, that was a waste of money.
Yeah.
But I think you can agree that you value something that whenever you look at it or use it, you're like, this was never, like I never regret having this thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I want to do that with everything. So I don't want to go out and buy a ton of stuff. I want to buy a couple of things that I really value.
Yeah, and I would say I'm a good saver.
So good.
However, when I decide to indulge,
it's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Because I go out and buy something super nice.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, but like, no, like when I go to dinner, I rarely eat out. Like
when you do, it's Little Alley and it's expensive.
Alley. Bro, man, that steak, Pittsburgh style, medium.
Oh, it's so good.
Bro, I don't even like Brussels sprouts.
I'm gonna take you. I made this up. I'm gonna take you before I leave.
Why are you gonna take me?
Because it's a congratulations for me getting a job.
Oh. So you're gonna pay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna do that before I leave.
Tomahawk. No.
Yeah, dude. No, please. I was like, we're gonna get the most expensive one. We're gonna be those black people like, we ain't never had fancy stuff before. like we're gonna be those people. But yeah, I want to. Like J. Cole has a line like, what's the value of a thing? And it's like, I need to learn the value of things.